Greetings, Quiche-lings. A little something different this time. I'm doing my first live reaction of My Hero Academia. I recently caught up with the series and figured, I wouldn't do last week's because I caught up right a day after it came out, so I thought I'd keep this one, or I'd go for this week so that it was a bit more in line. So I've been enjoying the series. It got a little slow paced towards the end, but you know, that's because you want more. But anyway, so I'm about to get more, so let's try it out, shall we? Alright. My Hero Academia live reaction chapter 126, Open Up World, regarding the first year's hero internships. The results of yesterday's conference made it abundantly clear, with the principal at the forefront, the vast majority of teachers had the following to say: call it off. Denied from the offset. Huh? Even after that whole explanation? Although given the whole sequence of events that led to the implementation of the boarding school system, I suppose it was a given. Why is he playing with Oji's tail? Oh, Kaminari. Excuse me. Well, so what'd you get? Wyatt? Oh, I guess at this point his house arrest has been lifted. House arrest lifted has gotten the gist of the conversation. Just because you can't participate doesn't mean, however, there were also those of the opinion that the current policy keeping you all constantly under our protection wouldn't raise you into strong heroes. So we reached the conclusion that if it's limited to offices that have a good track record when it comes to internships, the first years shall be allowed to work under them. So says the new policy. I wonder if Gunhead's place will be alright. I suppose I should try and reach out to Selkie? I don't remember that name. And I've been somewhat decent with the names. I'll remember either a hero name or first or last name, something like that. So, sorry if I kind of mix some of it up by calling them by different names. But then again, the series kind of does that too. They use their last names a lot. All Might's in his office. Could you please introduce me to Sir Night Eye for an internship, you say? Night Eye? Wait, is that the name of his sidekick? Yes, sir. He's one of the very few heroes to have ever worked under you. He's certainly chipper. I want to go to karaoke. That is strange coming from him. Ectoplasm didn't take you as a karaoke man. Oh, this is rather sudden. Where did this name come up? Or where did his name come up? I see. So you're jumping the gun on the whole intern thing. And you heard from Gran Torino. Please help me. I refuse. Oh, even with a bow. Savage All Might. I'm not just saying that to be mean. There are 3 reasons. Number 1, during yesterday's meeting I was part of the faction against the internships. Oh. Thinking about the villain's recent invigoration, I believe the first year should at the very least conduct the internships at a later time. Decent reasoning. Same here. Oh, well, 13, he would be that way, wouldn't he? From the very beginning, it's not like there weren't any risk involved. If you ask me, if the kids want to go that badly, the school should back them on it. Oh, Midnight. She's part of the risky bunch. Number 2, I think it would be fine for you to just start off by strengthening your shoot style. Also good reasoning. I think the kid's already doing his best, don't you? But, oh, So ectoplasm actually gives him a decent compliment. But the flow of the name is always wrong for me. Cementos, but there's still plenty of room for development for that technique before he can really call it his own. Number 3. We broke up, so it's kind of awkward. Wait, is Night Eye a girl then? Letting your feelings getting in the way, All Might. There's Present Mike in the back. But we broke up. It's kind of awkward. So was he dating his sidekick? I don't know, or maybe that's just the we ended our partnership kind of thing. Sensitive much? Cut it out, Mike. Kak-chan said to me, the rails have all been laid out for you, so don't go losing. My quirk strongly resembles All Might's. If I'm under the guidance of Night Eye, I think I will serve as a strong point of comparison to you. I have to become many times stronger than anyone else, no matter the cost. He's rushing due to his role as the successor, but even so. I by no means dislike that side of you, but as I said, you won't be getting an introduction. Not from me, anyway. I was wondering about that. So, that's what happened. And now here we are. Okay, now we're at the end of last week's chapter. Yo, here. Or you are. Well, I don't know why I said here. You are? Here, just kidding. I don't know what he's on about. Sorry about that, but after being called in by All Might, I'm just feeling so merry. I'm having trouble grasping this whole situation. What a coincidence. Truth is, the same goes for me, Midoriya-kun. Young Togata is currently serving as an intern under Night Eye as it happens. Oh. Really, Togata-senpai? Yep, I've been lucky enough to be with him for a whole year now. Also, it is a he. Okay. So it wasn't a... I don't think All Might would be gay. He's never kind of... But I don't really care. It just... Why did he make it sound like they were dating? So that means you'll be a shoo-in for being his sidekick once you graduate, right? As long as Sir doesn't have a change of heart, that is. Man, that's so cool. Young Togata, from your perspective, do you feel that young Midoriya is fit to work under Night Eye? I get it now. So this is what you wanted to talk to me about. To have me introduce Midoriya-kun to Sir, am I right? But why did you feel obliged to use me as a middleman? If he were to hear from you directly, he'd be overjoyed. He's always watching your videos, after all. To be perfectly honest, I just can't bring myself to meet with him. Because in the end, I became exactly what he wanted me, or warned me I would, after all. Wait. So this might explain the breakup then. Anyway, what do you think, young Midoriya? Let's see. First off, what sort of hero do you want to become? What sort? Flashback. He's a super cool hero. I wonder if I can be like him. Boy, they get their mileage out of that flashback. that no matter what happens, I'll never worry anyone in the slightest. Saying it aloud really puts things in perspective. Excuse me. I experienced so much to get here. I'm against it, you know that. Okay, that's a recent flashback. No matter how much trouble someone's in and wearing a smile all the while. And with every step I take, the more I realize just how difficult the path I walk is. I'll definitely win. And definitely save them. I want to be the best hero of them all. That's why I must become stronger. Conviction. Your goal is kinda all over the place, but I've got no reason to refuse, so sure. So it's okay? Thank you very much. No problem, I thought Sir would like you from the offset anyway. Outset. I always say offset. Anyway. Really? Wow. And All Might's just kind of, meh. I'm too old for this shit anymore. Even though that's not necessarily true, it's just the way he kind of has that disposition. There's someone who is in no doubt a worthy successor to you. Mario Tagata, is it? His grades are by no means worthy of praise, but he's a student with an impressive presence. There are constant voices of laughter ringing out around him. Also, he's not the best in terms of grades. He's one of the big three. Although his marks are among the worst, that smile of his will never be exterminated. He more than fits the bill for your description of a great hero, does he not? Had I not met young Mirai, he would have been my... Oh. And so, on the weekend, finally a day off. What are they doing? Are they eating popsicles, or are they brushing their teeth, or just sticking their fingers in their mouths? Oh, Mirai, morning. And he's running off. He's even using his quirk. I guess you would be thankful to Sensei for not going so far as to revoke all your privileges. Shut the hell up, would you? Oh yeah, those two have your... Oh yeah, those two have their provisional license training course on weekends, huh? We've got to catch up to everyone else as soon as possible, after all. You deaf or something? I told you to shut up and walk behind me, shithead. Boy, those two are just never going to get along, are they? It doesn't help that they're some of the top in the class and they both failed the license exam. We're going to Yamomo's study session today. Wanna come? Sorry, we've got some stuff going on today too. I want to go, but some of these like out of talk bubble phrases, I don't ever know who's saying them. What should I use for fat material today? Really? Oh god. Minta. We've all got our own lifestyles after all. Wait, so they are brushing their teeth. Still a weird thing to bring up in the morning. 1 hour on the train. This is Sir's office. Okay, looks like a respectable building. Oh. Hey, don't be too formal now. It won't get you anywhere. I failed to mention this before, but Sir is quite strict. I'm well aware. Oh, so the sidekick was the strict one. Oh, wait. If we've seen this guy, haven't we? Night Eye? Because they're showing like a kind of a mental picture of him, but it's not completely clear. So we have seen him. He's tough on both himself and others. He's a hero famous for doing his job with a stoic demeanor. Even from the other side of the screen, his sharp glare sent a chill down my spine. Well, there's that too, but Sir has another side to him that he doesn't show to the media. If you don't want to be turned away at the front door, from now until you're finished talking with Sir, it's absolutely imperative that you make him laugh at least once. Huh? Is that how All Might made friends with him? What? What's that even mean? Make him laugh? You see, Sir is, despite his looks, or maybe because of his looks, above all else, holds humor in high regard. Yeah, excuse me. My nose is all stuffed up this morning. The most I can do for you is an introduction. Sir will be the one to decide whether or not you'll be able to be of use to him. I want to help you as much as I can, but from here on out, you've got no choice but to make Sir acknowledge you on your own. Coughing fits in this chapter. I know it's a little late to be asking this, but Senpai, why are you being so good to me? Even though we just met. It's not as if I was trying to be good to you or anything, but you've got a crazy objective, and you're doing your absolute best to realize that objective. If there's someone in trouble, or who needs help, meddling in their affairs is standard protocol for a hero, isn't it? I thought that's where he was going with it. Now then, it's just beyond that door. If you wish to become stronger, then you must open it by yourself. Excuse me. Their point of contact was already completely deserted, but we did observe traces of bloodstains that were wiped away. Okay, so this person here is apparently Bubble Girl, which was a fan art contest. Winning design. Lovely. It's a nice character. So I guess she's a secretary, maybe? Or maybe that just she was gathering the information or whatever. I don't know. Heroes kind of do whatever they have to do. The damage to the building was quite severe, so it would be... Good lord, this crap in my throat. So it would be reasonable to deduce that some sort of conflict occurred. Most likely their negotiations broke down. Okay, so they're talking about the Overhaul versus League of Villains confrontation. Bubble Girl. It is my belief that a society without humor and liveliness has no future. Wait, the report was so long, so no, please stop. Wait, is he going to tell a joke? And what is that on his computer? Wait, that's All Might, isn't it? He's watching his old partner's videos. The office of Sir Night Eye. Just what sort of place is it? Hey there, I brought the first year I told you about yesterday. What? Indeed, it seems you can let out quite the loud voice after all. Tickle hell. Seriously, what the hell is this place? So, Night Eye is a sadistic humor in a way. He'll get you to laugh. So there's a giant tickle machine he keeps on site. Lovely. What are his powers? I would assume with Night Eye it's some kind of visionary ability. Please stop, forgive me. What's going on here? Bubble Girl, his sidekick, it seems she didn't have enough humor, did she? Uh-oh. That dead, stoic stare. He's really intense in the flesh. If you don't want to be turned away at the front door. I want to become stronger, despite my selfishness. Ugh. I was lucky enough to be guided all the way here. From here on out, I need to forge my own path. Humor, you say? I'll give it to you in spades. And what are you going to do? Oh God, he did an All Might face. In order to become the #1 hero, I, Izuku Midoriya, due to my extensive admiration towards All Might, I practiced this in front of a mirror for years on end. Oh God. Someone like me has absolutely no sense for humor. If I can't make him laugh with this, becoming Night Eye's intern might be... Did it work? Are you making fun of All Might? Oh shit. Didn't work. He slipped up. Is this a sign of the end of the internship? My Hero Academia, chapter 126, end. Well, that didn't go as planned, now did it? Alright, well, that chapter took a little longer to read than I thought. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Quiche-lings roll.